And good morning. This is a CBS2 News update. I'm Chris Wragge. 12 buildings near last week's steam pipe explosion in the Flatiron District are expected to reopen today, but OEM says a dozen buildings have tested positive for internal asbestos contamination. City and Con Ed officials addressed a packed room of concerned residents and business owners last night. About half of the roughly 45 affected buildings have been declared safe for people to return. Con Ed's president also told residents they're trying to remove the steam pipe from the hole.
Really appreciate your patience. We understand what you're going through.
It is very difficult to come back in a matter of days and end up with a perfect situation.
There is still no timeline on when the area will be back to normal. At least 74 people have died in a series of wildfires that have swept through seaside resorts near Athens. The bodies of 26 victims, believed to be family members, were found in one compound. For some, the fire came on so fast that they had to swim out to sea to escape the flames. Almost 200 people have been hospitalized with injuries. Greece is asking the European Union for help fighting the fires. Spain is sending 2 amphibious planes that can drop more than 5 tons of water each. Painful goodbyes today for a New Jersey community. In about an hour from now, a wake will be held for the 5 children killed in a house fire in Union City. 4 siblings and a cousin, ages 2 to 13, died when flames ripped through their 3-story multifamily home on July 13th. A man and woman injured in the fire are recovering. The cause of the fire is still unknown. Their funerals will be held tomorrow morning at St. Anthony Church on 8th Street. Happening now, a federal judge in Brooklyn is hearing the case of a pizza delivery man detained by immigration authorities for nearly 2 months. Family and supporters of Pablo Villavicencio rallied at City Hall yesterday. On June 1st, the native of Ecuador was arrested while delivering pizza to Fort Hamilton Army Base in Brooklyn. An ID check revealed that he had an outstanding deportation warrant. He also has an open green card application. Officials in Westchester County are warning residents about a rabid fox on the loose. It's already attacked 3 people in Yorktown since Saturday. CBS2's Ali Bauman spoke with one victim who was attacked in her own backyard.
A wild fox wrestles a plastic beach pail Sunday in a Yorktown backyard. The woman taking this video stays safe behind a screen door. But down the block on Manchester Road the same day, Kathy Coakley found herself face to face with the erratic animal.
I got about halfway into the yard, and that's when I noticed the fox laying in the middle of the yard.
Coakley knew she couldn't outrun it, so she waved her arms, hoping to scare it away.
It jumped up at me and was like scratching at me and trying to bite my arm and my legs, but my pants were big enough that it was grabbing hold of the material and not my skin.
The fox's teeth did break skin on her knee and ankle.
And it turned to try and bite my arm, so I just picked it up by the hair on its back and I launched it.
Coakley is the 3rd person attacked in her neighborhood in 2 days.
The fox was behaving aggressively and attacked a person.
The Westchester County Health Department is now warning residents with these robocalls and tell us the fox also bit a jogger on Lee Boulevard and a man in his yard on North Deerfield Avenue Saturday morning.
It's a little bit scary, like going in and out of the car at night and stuff, not knowing where he is.
County health officials say to look out for animals that seem to be acting odd. Rabies can make an animal abnormally aggressive or unusually tame. And in some cases, rabies can make an animal completely lose its fear of humans.
He came up to the passenger side door and was looking right at me. It was crazy.
Emily Marino hid in her car for a half hour Friday while the fox blocked her path to the front door. The next day, she found it under the clothesline in her yard.
The fox was jumping up trying to pull down the laundry, which is so oddball.
Authorities say all 3 attack victims are receiving preventative rabies treatment. Anyone else who may have come in contact with the fox should call the Westchester County Health Department. In Yorktown, New York, Ali Bauman, CBS2 News.
Residents are also advised to keep their trash can lids securely sealed to avoid leaving pet food outdoors. Let's get over to John right now. He is in the Weather Center. He's got your forecast. Johnny, this is a tough one the next couple of days, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, it's just more of the same, and it feels like Florida. It's a gusty wind out of the southeast, so we are doing the dew points, and they are way up there. Hey, we hit 80, 11 o'clock observation out of the park. But I will say this, that variable wind at 7, that's somewhat misleading. Every time you check in the airports, that wind is screaming out of the southeast, maybe 20, 25 miles an hour. So we're seeing more 80s on the map. In fact, numbers are pretty close together. And these numbers compared to yesterday, yep, it's warmer. And, you know, you got dew points in the 70s, so you know it feels like Miami in August right now. We've been watching some showers, a little bit of heavier rain through Somerset and Morris County. Zoom in on that right now. And again, these individual cells going from south to north, more in the way of heavy rain well to the west. This squeeze plate just won't break down. High pressure close to us to the east is blocking the rain today It slowly breaks down tomorrow, so there's a better chance for some heavier rain. Could see some localized flooding Wednesday, leftover rain Thursday, still dealing with a stray shower Friday. Chris?
Johnny, thanks so much. Investigators in Hamilton, New Jersey are trying to figure out why a house collapsed, killing a woman inside. Firefighters say the woman died while shielding one of her 2 daughters. The house on Broad Street came crashing down on top of them yesterday morning. Crews found the 38-year-old woman's body on top of her 16-year-old daughter. The woman's 20-year-old daughter was stuck in debris up to her waist when she called 911. A neighbor comforted her until first responders arrived.
It's devastating. It's like being in a war zone. She was half in tears. So was I. It's buried in rubble up to here, and it's just a sad thing to watch.
The 2 daughters are in the hospital with serious injuries. Tonight's Mega Millions drawing could be one for the record books. The jackpot is now up to $512 million. That makes it the 5th largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. And if no one matches all 5 numbers plus the Mega Ball, the jackpot will continue to grow. Be sure to watch CBS2 News tonight at 11 o'clock for those winning numbers. And a touching act of kindness caught on camera. A police officer in Tallahassee, Florida, going beyond the call of duty to help a man in need. Officer Tony Carlson is seen shaving the beard of a homeless man who wanted to clean up before going on a job interview. Someone saw this happening, posted it on Facebook. The homeless man, whose name is Phil, is hoping to get hired at a local McDonald's. After the video went viral, Officer Carlson said he was just doing his job, helping others. A very sweet gesture there. That's your CBS 2 News Update. I'm Chris Wragge. Thanks so much for joining us, and have a great day.